Hello and welcome back to GameSpot Presents The Mix, live from GDC 2015. We've only got a couple of games left to play. And the next one up is Seasons After Fall. I'm delighted to be joined by Ben and Guillaume. You guys have come all the way from Montpellier.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
For sure.
Welcome to San Francisco. Appreciate it. This game looks gorgeous. I remember seeing it, I think it was at a Gamescom you guys released the trailer last year. How long have you guys been working on this?
So far we're working on this for a year, I think.
And we get another year.
Just another year left on it?
Yeah.
Excellent. How big is the team? How many of you guys are working on it?
So we are 6 people now. So there is Benoit, me, we are programmer. And there is Zero, the artist. So he make these
Just
artworks.
one artist?
Yeah, one guy.
Oh, he's doing good work.
So he's more like a concept artist. So he like making concepts.
Yeah.
So in the game we try to reuse as maximum as we can his concept. So we'll talk about that later. But then there's William, the designer and the paperman. He do the paperwork for the company. And,
but you guys got to come out here and enjoy the wonders of actually showing off the game.
Yeah, we figured it was better to take both the programmers out of production for a week.
Yeah.
So if there's any problem, they're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. I like it. They can just keep drawing. It's fine. Like, just keep doing that. And exactly. Let's jump right in. I just want to see it.
So there is also Jan van der Kruisen, who is making the music of the game.
Wonderful. Yes, and it also fantastic score.
He was
this
making
game as well.
the music for all games. So the first game we released was Blocks That Matter. You will see anything from me about it.
Excellent.
And it was more like a puzzle platformer. Then Tituba Co. It was like the spiritual sequel
to the first one.
Yeah. And then it's completely different. It's not full puzzle game anymore. It's more like exploration game. So you play as a fox. You can die in the game. You can you can die. So you have to explore the nature of the game, the ecosystem of the game, and you control this fox.
It's absolutely like it's one of these games that like it's this and Ori. I remember were the ones during the summer, Ori and the Blind Forest, that really jumped out as just like
we were
stunning.
Really inspired by Ori. We are eager to play the game. I guess he is really coming soon.
But this looks incredible, and considering it's a team of like 6 people, one artist as well. Like
so we took the philosophy of the UbiArt framework because Ben worked on Rayman Legend and
wonderful. Yeah, well I guess you're based in Montpellier, so
we are reusing the same philosophy to build the game. So every part of the decor, the background, the environment is reusable. So we can, I don't know if you see the video of the UbiArt framework, so it's a very clever system where you draw a vectorial shape and then you have an automatic draw.
So I guess it helps you with a team like you are as well, two
because we are small
artists to develop quickly. Like
it's like stretchable, reusable concept art.
Yeah. So here, for example,
that's the idea.
We don't like game with too much tutorial in it.
Yeah.
We prefer let the player
learn by playing.
Yeah, and right here, for example, I'm stuck on the right, so I can see it. I can go here. I just can jump on this tree, but that's it.
Yeah.
And this kind of green thing is attracting, so I'm just jumping on it.
Excellent.
It was a jumper. And then I saw the propagation of some substance. I don't know what it is, but let's follow this track.
So it's quite intimate, actually. The camera is quite close. It's not like
we try to establish a relationship between the player and the fox. So here this kind of substance is spreading again. So let's see where it goes. So we really try to tease the player not to have text in the game. So it's not the purpose. It's pure full screen, no HUD, no GUI system.
Pure immersion.
So we try to keep it that way for now. And then, for example, here I'm stuck again. So it's a game where you're stuck a lot of time. And the fox can jump, obviously. He can yap. So for now, it's really work in progress stuff. But
hey, it's GDC. That's what we're used to.
And then there is the key feature of the game. You can switch seasons at will.
Okay.
So for example, I can switch to winter.
Whoa.
And then I can switch back to autumn, and then back to winter.
Jesus.
So you have unlimited power to change the seasons everywhere, every time. So at the beginning of the game, you will not have the full 4 seasons, obviously, because it will be not so challenging. And
Be
then,
almost like too much information at that stage
yeah,
for the player
yeah,
as well.
Exactly. So he's sitting, he's worried.
Oh, that's
So
man.
let's play.
You guys did a good job of making a super cute fox.
Yeah, we try to.
That's like
Yeah.
Rayman's a good example of good idle animations for
Yeah, there
characters
is
as well.
so much animation in Rayman. There is
Yeah.
like
That's the actually
500
Oh, really?
animation just for Rayman. So I don't think we will do 500
No, you don't.
animation.
No,
for
but
the
I think
fact,
you managed
yeah,
to pick something which just
we-
looks beautiful, and I like
Yeah.
just sitting on his back hind legs. I'm a cat owner, so I
Yeah.
can appreciate.
So, for
it.
example, this vegetation lives in winter, so it's not obvious because the feedback are not right here. If I yap on it, it will unroll,
Excellent.
and now I can go on it, and then go.
Continue on your merry
continue.
way.
But
Yeah.
if I switch season back, you will see that it will retract.
Gorgeous.
So you have to understand how the ecosystem works to progress in the game.
That also means that you're saving time with your artist by having the sort of like UbiArt having the sort of system that allows you guys to like build with the art. But then you're also creating like
Exactly.
so much art for every level, which no
Yeah,
one,
for a version of them.
yeah.
So yeah, we save time with the whole tool is made for organic stuff, very reusable. But then yeah, we kind of shot ourselves in the knee with the 4-season stuff.
I'm hidden.
But
Sorry, yeah.
overall, we aim for kind of a short, intense experience. It's not going to be a huge content.
wow.
So we rather have lots of very memorable moments, very nice art instead of spreading it for hours.
Stretching
'cause
it.
Anyway, we don't have the resources for
Yeah.
that. So
So there is a big bear based on my face, obviously.
He looks
Yeah, he
terrifying.
looks like me.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So it's
You guys
it's
mocapped
supposed- it's
this,
supposed-
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got some mocap system, and it's supposed to be of the guardian of the season.
Okay.
So it's not supposed to be
Tied up like that, yeah.
that, but it was just for the sample to let the player understand what he had to do. So unleash the guy. So if I spread the substance, you can see that the
it will kind of energize him.
yeah. So now he's
The music was beautiful as well in the trailers I've seen. You guys have like did you record with a string quartet or
we'll
something?
show you some
Oh, really?
footage just right after.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Please do.
So then we can climb on stuff like this. For example, there is another ingredient here. It's a mushroom.
Oh,
So
wow.
in winter is frozen.
That transition is fantastic.
Yeah, we
looks-
we'll try to have more of them because it's always the same. And then if I jump on
Show more seasons.
on the
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on this mushroom, it will grow. So again, I got to understand and how the mushroom works. So yeah, there are more than one season. Then
Wow.
they're still in the making for the colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you can switch.
At Gamescom, we only had the autumn and winter,
Oh really?
which were like the kind of the central elements of this map. But
So you have to, but just to show.
yeah, since then we made the 2 extra seasons, but
Yeah.
they're not as
But
balanced.
It's a good thing there's not a 5th season. This would
Yeah.
make it take a
Yeah.
much longer.
because it will be super hot. So yeah, in this part you have to
Wow.
to find your way to get some stuff we didn't see. It's a jellyfish. It's some spiritual stuff right there. So in the game you have to find out what the jellyfish is good for. She will help you solve puzzles.
Do you take her along for pieces
Yeah.
of the game, like as a companion, kind of almost?
Yeah, and for example, in winter she's frozen, so she will not follow you.
Oh.
Again. So you have to take care of it.
She's shivering.
Yeah,
Poor jellyfish.
yeah.
It's weird enough she's out of water.
So yeah,
Poor thing. Spiritual
yeah.
jellyfish.
I think we can move on to this. This jellyfish is some kind of key to unlock doors or stuff like that. So we try to make simple system, but hide them well and let the player understand what.
Instead of
what
like
is
having
about.
some sort of like inventory thing or like abilities
Yeah.
thing.
We don't
or-
want inventory. For example, the HUD for switching seasons will be around you.
Yeah.
So for now, it's a temporary HUD.
Yeah, but it's like 0 in terms of like heads up
exactly.
display. There's not much
Yeah.
there. Very minimalist and very intimate, like you're saying. Like it's so direct.
So for example, we are talking about the music. So Jan van der Kruisen, our musician, recorded with a quartet of string. So there will be string instrument in the game.
Wow.
and it will be like in Tomb Raider, when you discover a thing, there will be music. It will be not music all the time.
Yeah, okay,
Just
so silent.
to punctuate the action.
Because then the music has sort of more weight to it.
The rest of the time you will have the sound of nature, obviously.
So yeah, for what's interesting is for previous games, he did more like chiptune tracks.
Yeah.
And he plays a lot with that. Even he makes his own albums, and he's more leaning in that direction. But by education, he's actually a cellist.
Oh, really?
So this is his big moment.
Yeah, it's like magnum opus or whatever. It's like.
But he still has lots of ideas of how to use surprising elements for audio, like. Maybe some of the sound effects will be actually notes, you know.
For example, when the vegetation unroll, maybe she will make some sounds.
It will play notes. And this kind of
that kind of guy.
What do you think? Like it is about? Because we're seeing so many of these games come out of like France. Essentially, it's like between the Rayman stuff and obviously UbiArt, and there was a lot of people who were like technically like educated in that type of design. But like things like Child of Light last year as well was again another kind of very traditional in one way because it was very gamey game, lots of mechanics, lots of like skill and progression. But again, it like slowed down that pace and made it like much more. You know, there's not many studios, especially of your size, that would go to the bother of like recording actual string quartets to put into the game. Do you think there's something about like for the French mentality of design that like is coming through in your game?
I think it's a matter of focus. We're so small that we just have to pick our battle, and so like we're not gonna be able to edit huge amounts of sound effects and stuff. So maybe we'll have these nice tracks and use them wisely, and same for example, we'll have a narrator in the game, but we won't have dialogue. So we can do some small stuff with the narrator, but we can't do the whole dialogue and cutscenes and stuff.
So presumably anything you're doing, you're wanting to do well, not just do a lot of it.
Yeah, and we have to be careful about that because then we'll have trouble to make the whole game because it's ambitious for 6 people, but we have to take care of that.
So when Seasons After Fall, when will we be able to play it? What platforms are you guys going to try and get it out on?
It will be it should be available early 2016.
I was like, you're like 215, 260.
Yeah, we have to take care of what we say because we are helped by Focus, Interactive in this game. So without them, there will be no Season After Fall. So they are just behind,
waiting in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I'm a name dropper, you know. So thanks to them.
This is new for Swing Swing Submarine because the first 2 games were self-published.
Oh wow! Okay, so it's the first time.
And for this one.
It was a more ambitious one, so we really want
more ambitious, and we made PC games before, and the second game is actually now ported to mobile as well, and to Wii U, but that was kind of after the fact. And but now we want to go console for real because this is like a couch game, you know. This is you want to chill with a pad, and so we felt we could make the PC version, but just like barely with our resources. And now we can safely say, okay, we'll be able to do Xbox One, PS4, pass certification.
Excellent.
You know.
So fingers crossed in 2016 we'll be able to play on a whole bunch of stuff. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for coming in. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thanks for having us.
Looks and sounds beautiful, and there's something very interesting about having this sort of platformer, but that's a lot more focused and a lot more intimate. So I can't wait to see more of it. Guillaume and Ben, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of GDC. I can see you're already in the mood for being in San Francisco.
You know.
Nice work. It's off season, but don't worry about it. It's still okay.
I'm still off season. Seasons After Fall, you know?
Yeah, not yet. No, I don't think so. We'll see. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.